Well, congratulations on your goal. And even though it wasn't the outcome that we anticipated with the match today, I saw a lot of positives going down a man and the control that the Timbers had. So can you kind of talk about what you saw as a positive moving forward with the team, even though we were down a man?
Yeah, we defended, but I don't think LA was playing good either. We were a little bit lucky, but also huge improvement from the last games. We look more solid with 10 guys than 11. So I think everybody was committed to stay in a good shape and yeah, defend the goal in the best possible way to not concede. And yeah, we need to be happy with that point, but at the same time it's disappointing because the first 50 minutes was electric and we knew we were going to score. So I think if we stay with 11 guys on the field, I think it would be a different result for sure.
Alex?
You mentioned looking better defensively down a man than with 11, but those first 15 minutes, like you were talking about as well, it looked like you guys could have run away with that game. Just with the goal being conceded, giving away possession, like has been the case several times this year, down a man, is that especially frustrating with how you guys defended?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Sometimes, like, you're down one man. Sometimes you want to keep the ball to kind of rest a little bit. And I think the idea of Bonnetti going to Da Costa there is okay. And today we got hurt by that one. But I don't know. I think we should be more cynical. I think we should go more in behind, be more direct when we're under pressure. Because at that moment we were struggling a little bit. So I'd rather keep the ball up there and go for second balls or win it up there. I don't know. And not concede that easy, would I say. But yeah, what else to say? I don't know. I think we showed a lot of good things, especially defense. And yeah, pity that we got a red card, but what can we do?
Kristoffer, how you doing? You seem so electric today. You combine so well. What do you think is what the Timbers fans should expect from you starting out? Because you played fantastically today.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with that. I think, first of all, we need to water the pitch. Like, I know when we were one man down, we slowed down LA with the bad pitch, but we start the game without water on the pitch. Like, every touch is laggy, every pass is stopping, every pass is either spinning or whatever. And yeah, hopefully next game we have a little bit more water on the pitch. But luckily we started good this game and we managed to get a goal, so that was good. But yeah, me personally got a little bit affected by the dry pitch, and I had a few involvements where I lost the ball. But yeah, I don't know. It's getting better, and together with the team, I'm also getting better. So yeah, when the team do good, I do good, and vice versa. So hopefully we can keep it that way and continue in the right direction.
Hi, Kristoffer. Congrats on the goal. You started this game on the right side, which in the previous 4 games you started on the left. What's the difference for you personally when you're playing on the right versus when you're playing on the left?
So this game we want to keep me and Da Costa in the pockets, and I'm more suitable in the pockets than Anthony, so we kept Anthony out wide and me and Bibai on the right side for me to come inside and drop and find the opposite pocket. And I think me and Da Costa find each other really well there, and I'm also capable of making the runs in behind. So like I said in the past as well, I prefer to be on the left, but I can also play on the right. And if you see, the goal came from the left side, but yeah, I was able to create on the right side as well. So if the coach wants me there, he puts me there, and I just shut up and work and run.
Enrique?
En español.
Sí, como tú quieres.
Sí, muchas gracias. Felicidades en el gol.
Gracias.
Viendo la frustración que hubo hoy en este partido, ¿cuál sería tu análisis de lo bueno y lo malo de ese encuentro?
¿Este partido o los últimos 4?
De este partido.
No, que como lo he dicho a los otros también, que empezamos muy bien y sabemos que vamos a hacer un gol y claro, la tarjeta roja es una mierda y no voy a hablar sobre el árbitro porque ya sé que todos los árbitros aquí son malos es tan fácil como así. Y no quiero usar fuerza a hablar sobre ellos, pero no lo ha visto la situación con Kamal, pero no pienso que es una tarjeta roja cuando estoy en el campo ahí, pero voy a mirarlo y después mirar y ver. Pero claro, si no sacamos esa tarjeta roja, pienso que vamos a ganar con 3-4 goles, porque LA estaba malísimo hoy.
Kristoffer, you mentioned earlier about resting up front. It's nice to rest when you have the ball, of course, and resting the opponent's third. How does the game change when you're down a player as far as finding chances? Because it's easier to ask certain questions when it's 11 on 11, when, like you said a moment ago, you're finding the pockets and success. Does that change with the sort of, I guess, frequency and how you have to work to find those opportunities when you're down a player as the game goes on?
Yeah, it's hard, man. I'm not the guy that likes to track back the most. But yeah, you just need to do it for a team and defend, and it was a difficult game. So yeah, we were just hoping for a good counterattack from me or Anthony or Da Costa. I don't think we succeed as good as we hoped to do, but yeah, it was hard, man. Like, I don't think LA played a great game, and I think we should hurt them even though we were one man down, but I don't feel like we came to positions where we could really hurt them. I feel like every ball in behind was like stopping, or like it wasn't just like, it didn't have the rhythm. So yeah, it was hard. It was really hard.
Okay, we'll wrap it there.